Gursimran, who is joining us live from Indo-Pak border. First of all, Gursimran, a very happy Republic Day to you too. And you are among our brave hearts, our brave Jawans who are battling tough conditions and not just the enemies, but the harsh winters and the terrain and whatnot. Explain where you are and what you're seeing right now, Gursimran.
See, right now we are reporting from the Indo-Pakistan international border in the Araspura sector of the Jammu. This has been one of those frontiers that have always been challenging for the men in uniform. These border guards, the BSF troops, they have always been on the alert. Right now, in a short while from now, there will be the flag unfurling ceremony that is going to take place. And here you will see that the preparations are all in full swing. The stage is all decked up for the big day celebrations, that is the Republic Day celebrations. And these are the men of the border security force that have ensured that the frontiers of the countries remains intact. They have ensured that the adversary is given a befitting reply, and they are the ones who ensure that I and you celebrate the Republic Day at our homes with peace. These are the ones who ensure the sovereignty of the country remains intact. And now as we speak, here the preparations are in full swing for the Republic Day. In a short while from now, IG BSF Jammu Frontier Shashank Anand will be arriving here for the flag unfurling ceremony. And this area right now where we are reporting from is 100 meters away from Pakistan, and this 135 feet long tricolour that flies high sends a message to the adversary that the troops of the border security force are here to ensure that the flag of the country, the tricolour, is always firm and high here on the ground. And it is all because of the efforts that they have made, the efforts of the border security force to ensure that the sovereignty remains intact and any nefarious attempts by the adversary is foiled. The atmosphere here is all charged up because we are few meters away from Pakistan, and here the message that comes from the BSF is that any attempt which comes from the adversary will be given a befitting reply in such a manner that the adversary do not dare to actually look at India with its ill designs. And that is what we have witnessed during Operation Sindoor as well. And even yesterday night also, BSF has killed a Pakistani intruder that was trying to infiltrate into the Indian territory in just next sector, that is the Samba sector on the Indo-Pakistan international border. So every attempt of the Pakistan has been timely foiled by the security forces, and now as we speak, the preparations are in full swing. The charged atmosphere here speaks volumes about the courage and the enthusiasm that these forces, the men on the ground of the BSF, have.
Definitely, Gursimran, because it will be cliche if I ask you to say it, but you should definitely ask our Jawans and our soldiers, how is the Josh? Because that's the prominent question, and that is very important to ask. How's the Josh in that region? Because they are facing tough terrains and the enemy is very near, and BSF is the first line of defense, Gursimran.
Yes, if we speak of the BSF, yes, BSF is the first line of defense, and time and again they have proved their mettle in the wars, in the short-term conflicts that we have seen along the borders, because it is a challenging 24/7 job that the BSF has been performing on the ground, starting from the threats of the ground infiltration to the tunnel threats to the drones. Everything is a major challenge for the BSF, along with the manifold challenge of the weather that is being posed. And also yesterday we have seen that there was an attempt taking the advantage of the dense darkness to sneak in into the Indian territory. That also is a challenge. But these men of the border security force that have been deployed on the frontiers of the country, what they ensure that any attempt from the adversary is foiled. They ensure that the adversary do not get any chance to sneak in into the Indian territory. And unfurling the national flag from the frontiers of the country is a message to the adversary also that we are standing like a wall. And that is what we have seen during Operation Sindoor as well, when border security force for the first time carried out preemptive strikes inside the Pakistani territory, and the terror camps were decimated by the border security force. And now as we speak, in a short while from now, it will be the IGBSF Jammu Frontier Shashank Anand who will be unfurling tricolour and will be sending a message, will be celebrating this big day with the troops from the
pictures of the unfurling of the flag also. But Zeenat is also with me. Zeenat, you are joining us live from Srinagar. How's the situation there and how's the mood of the people? Because it's a day of celebration. It's a day of celebration not just of the military, but also of the culture and of the specifically of the constitution, Zeenat.
First of all, happy Republic Day to our viewers. It is the 77th Republic of the country, and we see the mood on the ground absolutely electric. In fact, you see the statement that was made by the president of the country, where she completely backed the security forces, backed the armed forces, and talked about a decimation of the terror hideouts being carried by the joint forces. Meanwhile, if we take the statement of the LG of Jammu and Kashmir, because J&K has been quite focused as far as the 2025 was. First, it was the Pahalgam attack, then there were the Operation Sindoor, and then the uncovering of the terror network across the country by the Jammu and Kashmir police. So J&K police got pat at its back as far as the unveiling the terror network is concerned, and also has the message come from the top quarters that any act on the soil of the country will be taken as a war, will be taken as an act against a terror act against in the country, and that will be dealt strictly. So as far as the mood on the ground is concerned, I'll ask my VJ Mubashir to show you the visuals here from the Ghantaghar, where you will see that the Ghantaghar has been decorated with the national flags that had been seen. Meanwhile, the temperature is still in the minus, and the people have started coming out from their homes. The shops have been decorated. We're seeing the security arrangements on the ground. The main function will be held in Jammu. The function will be held or chaired by the LG Manoj Sinha. It is LG's day today. We are expecting the more messages and the more development pointers from the LG Manoj Sinha. But as far as the J&K is concerned, specifically the Kashmir Valley, we have been seeing that no restrictions have been put in place. This tells you about the development and the changing scenario in the Kashmir Valley post-abrogation. Earlier, what used to happen that on these days, either there would be a strike or the call by the separatist forces, or there would be the internet shut, because keeping an eye on the anti-national activities, the security forces, the administration would keep the internet shut. But now those are the stories of the past as the Kashmir has changed, be it the development in the form of agriculture, horticulture. We see the handicrafts is getting place, and also as far as the security scenario is concerned, we again today seen that despite that there have been no restrictions, but the security forces, the J&K police, the Srinagar police is on the alert mode. We are seeing the Naka deployments, the security forces on the ground. In fact, the tourists are being allowed also to move to the places, and this is going to be the main venue, the Ghantaghar, which has seen the history of the Kashmir Valley, multiple phases of the Kashmir Valley. So we are standing here at the Ghantaghar, where the people are coming and the chairs are being set up, because there will be the multiple programs that will be held entire day as far as the celebrations of the Republic Day is concerned. Meanwhile, the main function in Srinagar will be held also at the Bakshi Stadium. So this is how the days is planned. There will be the
definitely
functions at the district level.
Definitely,
also
security has been intensified if you speak about Jammu and Kashmir in the entire region. And specifically, if we talk about the place where you are standing right now, that is the Lal Chowk. It's of historical significance, a very important place. And most importantly, it's one of the most sensitive political spaces in Kashmir, Zeenat.
Absolutely. As I said, that this place has seen the history of the Kashmir Valley from Sheikh Abdullah's rule to the when the Farooq Abdullah's government was toppled, then the rule of the separatists, because just from this very place, in a half a kilometer from here, is the residence of JKLF Chief Yasin Malik, who is behind the bars in Tihar jail. So those days, even the Mirwais and other people would rule here. And this place, the Ghantaghar that my VJ is showing you, this has seen also the separatist or the anti-national elements hoist Pakistani flag. But now you see the Indian tricolour is fluttering here, and you see the security scenario has been changed. So as I said, those were the days of the past, but for the last 4 or 5 years, we see a change on the ground where not a single stone stone pelting incident was witnessed in the Kashmir Valley, when this very place has seen multiple stone pelting incidents, multiple people losing their lives, multiple people getting injured, and this has seen the movement of the these medical facilities, because such used to be the condition at this very place. This has seen the history of the Kashmir Valley, but now the things have completely changed, where today you are seeing the traffic plying, there are not restrictions, nobody is being stopped. But yes, the only thing is that those who are making the movement on the ground, they have been asked to show their identity cards, because as I said that because of the multiple inputs that have come from the intelligence agencies. Yes, last month there had been the meetings that was chaired by the Home Minister of the country in relation to the security scenario of Jammu and Kashmir. So because of certain inputs, the security has been geared up.
Definitely, that is very important because of the security situation, because there is always a Pak-sponsored terrorism that is always in play, and they want to destabilize the situation in Jammu and Kashmir. But slowly and slowly, it's getting limited just to the borders. Thanks a lot, Gursimran and Zeenat, for your updates from Ground Zero.